MLB The Show's next hit, it'll be Wilson Contreras. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Well thrown sinker that time down, but in the strike zone.
First pitch, the clock.
Now that's popped up. Savali will take it himself for the first out of the inning. So striding in, Albert Almora. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Liner in there for a base hit. Here's Chris Bryant now. Runner goes for second. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Fly ball out toward left center field. Mercado calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. Here's Javier Baez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he lines it hard to the right side but out of play. Behind 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
And another foul ball. 1-2. Here it is. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Hernandez has a play, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. To short. There's Baez. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Ready now, Oscar Mercado, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Hit back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Batting third, the shortstop.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And a dive, but he's back in there. Mercado, base runner at first with 1 out. Hit hard on the ground to third. 1 there. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. 1-1 to Schwarber.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Fouled off. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run, but it's the center fielder who gets there. And that's the first out of the inning. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up the multi-gold glover Jason Hayward. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Tough call there, but the cutter misses 1 and 2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Jason Hayward is sent packing for out number 2 in the inning. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jose Ramirez. Will match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And digging into bat next, the big bat of Josh Bell. Grounded back up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. In there, a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Batting second, the left fielder, Tyler Lindgren.
Domingo Santana will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. A ball and no strikes. Santana in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. This will kick up against the wall now. As he arrives at second without a play, as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Reyes is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
To 2-2 now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball.
A swing and a miss. That to the plate now is the designated hitter, Ian Happ, and he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Gone to lead off the inning. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Striding in once again, Albert Almora. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. On the ground for Hernandez at second base. Scooped up. And there's out number 2. The next Cub up, Chris Bryant. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. and now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
All even now, 2-2. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Popped him up. Hernandez is there, and the inning is over. In now for Cleveland, Roberto Perez.
Leading off for the Indians, the catcher, Roberto.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Perez.
Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as it keeps it above the letters.
And he lays off for ball 1. To third. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. At the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. The pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
Ball 4.
The center fielder, number 35.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-1 home. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Three and 2 to the Indian center fielder.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only one out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well, so it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Baez waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. At the plate, Francisco Lindor. Throw over to first, back in standing. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
2-0 now. A high fastball is in there.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Almora, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. The runner from first comes all the way around to score.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping in now, Jose Ramirez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. 1-2, here it is. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. From the stretch, the 1-2. Ground ball left side. Bryant's got it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Anthony Rizzo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Anthony Rizzo is retired to kick off the inning. The 1-0 home is in there for strike one. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Just hung in there on that one. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Schwarber is retired. 2 down now.
The right fielder, Jason.
Swinging a grounder fouled off to the left. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And no one will get this one. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. Reyes is going to have room out there as he puts this. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard to short. And there's one down now. Digging in now, Carlos Santana. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost. Big time.
Now this ball's hit deep to left field. And this will bang up against the wall. And that'll get by and on through towards the wall.
The batter, the right fielder,
Into the box now, Franmil Reyes, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And there's ball one.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Count is 1-2 now. Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. Struck him out. Ready for another chance? Roberto Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. Grounded to third. Bryant is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. New inning set to get underway. Stepping in, David Bodie, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 1-0 the count. Grounder down the line at third. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one. Here it comes. Ian Happ is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball that's 1-0.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. Now that's popped up. Lindor moving to his left. And the inning is over. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Cesar Hernandez, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. And he takes ball one. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Schwarber has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number one. Into the box now, Oscar Mercado. He singled and popped out in his first two at-bats. Now the pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Left fielder looking up, still ranging back. And it's gone as they add still another.
Well, you could see when that one was tracking towards home. That was a hanging breaker right over the middle part of the plate, and that one wasn't coming back.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one.
When you dive into the numbers in this start, it's hard to believe that this guy's pitching as poorly as he has. Over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes, but a lot of those have been right down the middle, right into the hitting zone.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jose Ramirez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. In there at the letters 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
4 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far.
The ball and 2 strikes.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
A bouncer up the middle. Baez has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is all set for the start of the inning. So digging in now, Albert Almora. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Slapped hard the opposite way. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Digging in to try it again, Chris Bryant. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Hit the other way out toward right field. Reyes is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. First pitch coming, here it is. Here's a huge swing by Baez and a ball sent to deep left field. Onto the home run porch and gone. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Good job to lay off that 1-2 breaking ball, put himself right back in this at-bat.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Rowan Wick enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Josh Bell the next to hit. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. Now the 2-0.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Line drive to center field. Almora's got it, and there is 1 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Carlos Santana. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
0-1, here's the pitch.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Ready with the 0-2. Fouled away. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, look at the stop by Rizzo. What a way to get it out. 2 gone now. That was exceptional. Digging in once again, Domingo Santana. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. This will kick up against the wall now. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
The right fielder, number 32.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. Now at the plate, Roberto Perez. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Hayward on the run, but this will land untouched. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him. Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
1-1 to count. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Jason Hayward comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. First pitch coming, here it is. David Bodie is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through for this first base hit in this one. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Ramirez is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Jeremy Jeffress gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. No hits to this point. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball left outside.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Lifted in the air to center field. Almora is right there, 1 down. At the plate, Oscar Mercado. He went deep last time up.
And hey, it was a breaking ball to boot. This guy's a pretty good off-speed hitter. You could tell by that last at-bat he wasn't fooled at all. He sat back, waited, got the breaking ball, and didn't miss it.
Ball 2 now. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. And now a pitch on the way. Pitch to the plate is a splitter that misses, so he's behind in the count now. 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Comes set. Now the pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And that's going to land out toward the wall out there. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Into the box, Jose Ramirez, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Four foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
2-2 one more time. Into center field, line drive base hit. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game. Ryan Tepera takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. In now, Josh Bell, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. A fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Here's Carlos Santana now. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Well, things are bad enough as it is right now. 1 run in, base is juiced, and now he's falling behind the count. You can bet the guy at the plate is thinking about making this a 5-run inning in a hurry.
And he takes a called strike 2.
1 ball.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Misses, ball 2. Grounded up the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And this is in a bit tight, maybe above the letters as well, so it's a full count now, 3-2. Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run. In now, Domingo Santana, and with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. High in the air out towards shallow right. Hayward has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Now to the plate, Fren Reyes, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Looking to minimize the damage here.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
And it's 1-1. Hit to short. There's Baez. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Ready to begin the 8th. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Wilson Contreras. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Nick Whitgren has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Hard hit ball to short. He's right there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So coming to the plate, Albert Almora. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Santana in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. I went to the slider to try and get him to chase, but it's full now, 3-2. Line towards center field. Mercado is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. This guy. Bryant to the opposite field. And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. That week was on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 38.
Digging in, Roberto Perez. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The next 0-2. And yet another foul ball here as this finds the seats, and the count will remain at 0-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Now batting, the second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
To the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 2-1.
Ball 3.
Six runs, 11 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for Cleveland so far.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Hit in the air to shallow center. Almora races in. He can't get to it. This one's down. The relay, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Oscar Mercado. He went deep back in the 5th.
Oscar Mercado.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. There to take it is Rizzo, and there are 2 away now. Striding into the box, Francisco Lindor. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll get in there safely at third. Second and third now with 2 gone.
The batter, the third baseman, House.
Standing in now, Jose Ramirez. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Second and third, 2 away. Now this is on the ground for Baez at short. On to first, and the Tribe are held in check as the inning is over. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Javier Baez. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Oliver Perez takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. High in the air out to center field. Mercado will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. So in now for Chicago, Kyle Schwarber. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. The second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. 6-2 the final total today. The Tribe led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Aaron Savali takes home the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney.